Alright. I think we're live. I think we're live. Alright, we're live. We can pick 4? Let's go. Trying to see what I have for beverage. Alright. Let's turn this shit off. Alright. We got pick 4. We just had pick 4 in the last one we did. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Try to align some stuff this time, but we're gonna do it. This is weird. Like, I had so many drafts where I was drafting from the back. So, like, Garrett Wilson, A.J. Brown, Saquon. Like, good amount of shares in them to start. Now it's got it balanced out. So, we gonna see what we're working with. I'm gonna tweet out in all this really quick, and then we going, we rolling. Oh, I hate the way it tweets. All right, I think, you know what? I think we good. All right. All right, so since being on here last year, Jamar Chase dropped quite a bit. I think people are worried about him not playing. So Tyreek Hill goes. Who did I just draft? I drafted CD. I'm gonna go different. He takes CD, so let's go. You know what? I don't think I have much Bijan and Bree. I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna go Bijan to start, and we're just gonna switch. Since we're live, we're gonna do the draft board for you guys. Go off that. Gibbs goes at the 1-5. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Definitely interesting. Breece Hall. All right. This is probably one of the first times I've seen in 6 picks 4 running backs go. Oh man, that's crazy. I just like, oh man, drafting in the middle kind of sucks. But I mean, if you wanted Amon-Ra, you got Amon-Ra at a discount. I just like where Bijan's at. Okay, sorry. I just need more shares of Bijan in my drafts. I'm trying to do a shit ton of drafts in the next few days, so I gotta get my shit together. Jamar Chase on the 109, like I just, that's crazy. Like, is it injury or the contract? Like, let's see Jamar Chase not playing. To be honest. All right, so we're about to see the turn, start seeing where people kind of go with their team. Huge run at wide receiver means might see a good amount of running backs here taken, because it should be what, Barkley, Taylor, and then probably go another run of wide receivers. Just opposite, because that's what I'm doing. This guy gonna double auto to start. He probably is. He's probably going double auto to start. Oh my. Wow. Wow. Okay. Double ram. Double ram. That's interesting. That is okay, we're just all right. All right. We're getting curveballs early here. We're getting curveballs early. We get Gibbs at the 105. We get a Cooper Cup Puka build, and we get Travis Kelce at the 203. Okay, so we're having fun. Drake London, Amon-Ra. All right, let's see what we're cooking with. Right, there's obviously some running backs coming up, and then it goes wide receiver. We'll kind of see what we're working with here. See what these next two picks look like. I don't know. I don't know why someone goes double ram wide receiver like that. That's crazy. Nico Brees, Gibbs, guys got to go wide receiver. If Achan's there, I don't normally do this. I'm going double running back. I'm usually a 1-1-2, one running back, two wide receivers the first 3 rounds. It's normally how I go. But the way people are drafting, like some weird stuff might happen in this one. I'm gonna get 2 running backs that I love. I'm just gonna do it. So it goes Kyron. Other guy goes Gibbs, Henry, right? That's an interesting 2 running backs, Gibbs and Henry. Tyreek Hill, Etienne, Olave, Adams. Some interesting stuff going on. Oh man, we're coming up on some talent. I just took Debo in the last draft I did. I don't think I go Debo here. I'm looking at... There's a mix. I'm looking at Ayuk, Evans, Devontae Smith, right? And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to get Ayuk. I'm going to go Brandon Ayuk there. That's what we're rolling with. Yeah, so far there's 2 people that have drafted crazy. That's Kelce going 203, and that's double Ram guy. This guy goes 3 running backs with... I don't mind. If you're going for a running back powerhouse, go for it. I just think you get 2 running backs in like the first 8 rounds, right? Guys you know we're going to start. And then you kind of just build out with a lot of backups, right? Like Tyler Algier's going to get carries. You even get like Zeke and Gus Edwards, like touchdown upside guys back there. Mason now is the RB2 in San Fran. Like, there are a bunch of running backs. Like, I love Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving is just in the perfect spot for me. But, I mean, there's a lot of values back there for running backs. Wide receiver, you kind of run out of. Kind of. Not fully, but you start to run out. Same thing for tight ends. Like, I think the more I do these drafts, like, I'm either getting one powerhouse tight end and then, like, a backup, or I'm going, like, 3 mid to lower tier tight ends and just hoping one pops off for, like, I don't know, 12 points in the back of my draft, and the rest of my positions are pretty solid. All right, so guy goes Debo with Collins Hall, Malik Neighbors, London Brown, Evans, Jefferson, Barkley. Okay, so number 10 is going Patrick Mahomes' next pick. That's already determined. Who this guy goes, though, is the true question of the draft. I'm pretty sure he autoed both his picks and got Cooper Kupp and Puka. He's going 3 for 3 for autos. 3 for 3. Who's he get? Josh Allen. All right. Interesting. Who's the auto his fourth pick? Are we going 4 for 4? I'm thinking we're going 4 for 4. It's gonna happen. Dalton Kincaid. He's on to something. I don't know what yet, but he's on to something. So does this guy go? He's got to go Pat here, right? Pat does not. Pat doesn't fall back. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. What that guy. You can't go Kelsey and Rashee Rice and not go Mahomes. You had Mahomes. You want to overstack Kansas City, go right ahead. I don't hate it, right? Kelsey had a good year. I mean, down year for Kelsey because of Matt Nagy, but Rashee Rice had a good year. Mahomes is still going to be a top 5 quarterback. Take your quarterback. Don't go for Mixon there. All right, we're on the clock. What are we cooking with? Who went Zay? Fuck, he went early. You know what? We're gonna be a little sneaky here. Who's our wide receiver? Ayuk. All right, we're gonna go a little sneaky here. I'm gonna go Terry. I'm gonna grab Terry there. Give me Terry McLaurin. I think we go 2 mid quarterbacks. Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy kind of fall towards that mid-tier quarterback. And we just double stack that, right? We get Ayuk with Purdy, and we get Daniels with McLaurin. I say we get that. Or we're going another wide receiver here, but let's go back to the board. Make sure nothing else weird has happened. Guy goes Hurts with 3 running backs. Guy goes Laporta. I like that guy's lineup so far. Brees, Nico, Debo, Laporta. That's a good line. This guy goes Tyreek, Etienne, Waddle, Cook. That's a good line. Devontae, Diggs, McBride. That's not bad. Like these guys, so far these guys' lineups make sense. Some of the other builds are kind of questionable. I love Ayuk this season. I like Terry. I really hope Terry has a good season with Jane Daniels. I really do. Terry McLaurin's been the most underappreciated, just... Now, here's the question. Do we go Mark Andrews? Or do we go wide receiver? I'm thinking we go Andrews. I'm cool with that. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I'm still here. Mentally, physically, emotionally still here. Go to the draft board. Sorry about that. Okay, so I go Andrews. I want a top 5 tight end in this draft with how my receivers are. I'm confident as long as Robinson and Achane are healthy. We're good at the running back. The wide receiver, right? These guys could have some upside. They could have, wide receiver 2 year. But I want to have a top 5 tight end to balance out my running back build. This guy goes Pacheco and Worthy. That one's interesting there. Having a running back and wide receiver on a team like that. Guy goes Higgins. That's a nice pickup. Kamara added to that one with Walker. That's a pretty good one. Jefferson, Evans, Metcalf, Pickens. Interesting one there. Rashad White. I don't like Rashad White. Just going to be honest. And then, all right, so that's an very interesting build. Is you get Kelsey and Rice, you don't get Mahomes, and then you take Mixon, and then you get his quarterback. Like, what Jamar Chase? Jamar Chase is still not practicing. That's fine. But then you get Stroud. Like, you don't get a pass catcher with Stroud. You get his running back. And it's Joe Mixon. Like, Joe Mixon's, a good rushing touchdown running back. Guy stacks 5 wide receivers to start. It's his build. Go for it. This guy is auto-picked every pick. James Conner. Interesting. Who's he auto-picking now? Lamar fallen. Lamar is falling. Like, I'm going to be honest. I don't think he falls all the way back to me. But if he does, by whatever reason, I will take him. I was going to say, it made sense for that guy to take him. He had Zay Flowers. It made sense. Getting Lamar around later and still getting the Zay Flowers stack, it's pretty good. See who this guy goes. All right, this is the wild card guy of the draft. Let's see who he goes here. Deontay Johnson. I like Deontay Johnson. This guy runs out of... The only difficult thing with Patrick Mahomes is he gets points, but like you don't have a pass catcher with him. He goes Calvin Ridley. Okay with that one. Add Kyle Pitts. For that build, that's pretty good to add Kyle Pitts there. Yeah, I don't... maybe he forgot, or... there is a weird glitch with DraftKings when it comes to Bestball. Sometimes it doesn't notify you that the draft is full. Maybe that's it. 3 wide receivers, 3 running backs to start. That's an interesting one as well. I'm assuming this guy's got to be going quarterback soon. Christian Kirk, interesting. All right, we're going to look at what we got. So we get AR, we get Kyler. So I'm thinking... this is interesting. So by the time we're still good at quarterback. That's the thing. I'm gonna go wide receiver here. And honestly, I'm gonna go JSN. I'm gonna grab JSN there. I needed another wide receiver, and I have a feeling we're going to have to reach for... We might have to reach for a quarterback, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm thinking of reaching for Jaden, but I don't want to. I just don't think he comes back to me, and then I don't get a stack with Terry. And that kind of worries me. But we'll see how it plays out. Guy goes Kyler to stack with McBride. If you like McBride, go for it. Brian Thomas adds 33 out of this guy as well. I don't know. I just don't see. He's the next quarterback, isn't he? No, 3. Here goes Jaden Reed. The value of tight end's kind of crazy. Ken Coleman. So, hear me out. I'm looking at Ramondre or Najee. And I think I think we go Ramondre. So we're at 0, 3, 3, 1. I'm hoping the next two picks are quarterbacks. I'm going Daniels in Purdy. I'm hoping Daniels falls back to me. That is the hope. If Daniels doesn't fall back to me, we're gonna have to move around a little bit. Maybe get Geno to go with JSN, but I don't know there. Like I like my roster too. I don't have multiple positions on the same team there. This guy, So I like Jalen Hurts and Anthony Richardson as a quarterback duo. I think the upside's pretty crazy. He goes 2 rookie wide receivers in Worthy and Dunze, which is kind of worrisome. And then he's got Pacheco, Gibbs, and Henry, which is, I think their good weeks are going to be really good weeks, but they might have some slower weeks. That's kind of concerning there. Guy goes Keenan Allen, and he's at a 1-5-1 build to start. Evan Ingram added. No quarterback is in. So quarterbacks are going to soon start to go, right? Okay, all right. This guy picks finally, and he goes Keon Coleman and Khalil Shakir. All right. Okay. It's just curveball city in this one. What is that? You get the whole Bills offense essentially, except for James Cook. You get Allen, Kincaid, Coleman, Shakir, right? Oh man, that is tough. That is tough. Javonte, oh my God, I knew some dumb shit was gonna happen. He takes Jane Daniels before. Oh, why? Why me? I'm just kidding. I knew there was a good shot he was not falling back to me. I knew there was. I'm gonna reach. I'm getting my quarterback. I'm not letting both quarterbacks get taken from me. I'm getting Brock Purdy. I'm not letting both get taken from me. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't allow it. We're gonna have to pivot now. I just can't. I cannot let Purdy and both that. We were looking really solid. We were looking really solid. If Daniels falls to me, I'd take Daniels, Purdy, get my quarterbacks, and then we repivot and start getting wide receivers again, and then pivot to running backs and tight ends. But now, it gets a little fun. Thanks, Najee. This draft is something, that's for sure. I think he autoed Dak. I don't think he would have picked Dak there, but I could be wrong. Brian Robinson. Who's he go with his next pick? Who's he go with? Jerome Ford. It's a good pick. This guy autoing now? I'm assuming he autoed his last pick. All right, let's see who we got. We got Dobbs, we got Brown, we got Palmer, Goff, Addison. Oh man, this is kind of a shitstorm as far as who we got. So I think we just go Chase Brown there. Should have went wide receiver, to be honest, but I just don't like that wide receiver pool. Addison, Palmer, Dobbs, like, we're just going to punt other spots. I don't know. Maybe go Brock Bowers. Just run Bowers and Andrews. But we'll see. All right, let's go back to picking. So that guy gets a Keenan, Caleb stack. Guy takes another Chief player. Some of the picks here are crazy. Guy goes Palmer. Is what it is. Start to get to some of these picks and it is what it is. Picking. Like someone like Tua, you have to get someone with Tua. You can't just draft Tua alone. Like, I'm not getting Brock Purdy without a San Fran pass catcher because one of them's going off, right? You could single Kyler, you can single Richardson, I'd say you can almost single Hurts and Allen as well. But some of these quarterbacks you have to stack. He goes Njoku Bowers, that's a good tight end build. I like that one. And then we get the other guy that I don't know, throws me off. Blake Corum. What? For those of you that have not seen this guy's first two picks. Puka, Cooper Kupp. Now he goes Blake Corum. He's got 4 Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, Kincaid, Coleman, and Shakir. He's a fun guy to have in your drafts, apparently. Fun guy. And he auto Stafford. You had to get Stafford, though. You had to. You had Puka and Kupp. You had to get Stafford. That's a must. Jalen Warren's his first running back. That's interesting. Guy grabs Singletary. His team. I don't hate that. Jordan Addison to his team. I thought that was a guy that had Jefferson. I was kind of confused at first, but that's not bad. Go Zach Moss to add to his running backs. Don't hate that. All right, so I gotta lock in, and we gotta figure some stuff out here. So where are we at with wide receivers? Shaheed is at 126. That one kind of interests me. Like, what other wide receivers are coming up? Gabe Davis, Brandon Cooks, Jerry Jeudy, Mitchell, Thielen. Do I go Lockett and get a double stack and bring back Geno as my other quarterback? Like, where does Geno go? Oh, we're a ways away from Geno. Tajay Spears, I'm gonna hate this build by the end of it. I really am. But I'm gonna go Tajay Spears. This is probably one of the only times I've ever done running backs this heavy. I'm just gonna be honest. Guy goes Herbert, McConkey, makes sense. Guy gets a Laporta Goff stack, Williams, Keenan Allen stack. That one's good. Guy takes... So, this guy, I think, was hoping Tua fell to him. Or actually, like, he probably should have went Tua. Having Tyreek and Waddle. Guy goes another running back and goes Brooks. So, Brooks, I guess, makes sense for the way his running backs are. Because Brooks is going to be out 4 weeks. Ford is going to be the starter for 4 weeks. Brian Robinson, I guess, is there. He goes Shaheed. That kind of hurts. We need to grab... So, Mitchell, Judy is kind of what I'm looking at. Do I have any correlation? Or do I just say F it and go Lockett? You know what? We're going to go ballsy here. We're going to go ballsy. We're gonna draft Tyler Lockett. And I'm going to do a Geno stack and just do a triple Seattle. I'm just going to... Daniel's not falling to me. Kind of screwed up my plans for how this roster was going to look. So that hurts. But we just pivot. Goes Hawkinson. Rico Dowdle. I still don't understand Rico Dowdle. I really don't. Gus Edwards is there. Chuba Hubbard, who's going to start 4 games, is there. Zeke's there. There's other names I guess I'd take other than Rico Dowdle there. That guy gets Zeke. It's good for him. Curtis Samuel. Laughlin added to White and Taylor. That goes Baker. That's an interesting one. I go Baker. What are the quarterbacks are there? Interesting. Goes Gabe Davis. Don't hate it. The other odd guy goes Gus Edwards there. That roster build is just crazy. Triple stack or quadruple stack a Buffalo roster and you quadruple stack a Ram roster. Someone tell me what this guy is on. Somebody tell me what this guy is on. He's got Puka, Kupp, Stafford, Corum. He's got Allen, Kincaid, Coleman, Shakir. And now he has Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins. What am I witnessing live? I swear on everything. If someone takes Geno Smith before 13-4, my pick, I'm not going to have a good time. I'm not. It's going to be a bad time. I'm looking at a wide receiver again in this pick. I need to get a 5th wide receiver before we start getting to some very good toss-ups. See, that makes sense over Rico Dowdle. Every time. Who's this guy go? Oh, he's got to go running back or wide receiver here. So, Brandon Cooks. It's interesting. Averaged 11 last season. We need to look at just wide receivers. So there's Cooks, Mitchell, Polk, Wilson, Downs. I say we go Cooks. Right? I don't think I have Dallas. No, I don't have Dallas, so I'm fine with that. But Geno's next. Geno 100% is next. I'm I guess reaching for him. I'm not coming out without Geno. There's only one team that would be able to take Geno, and it's this guy. And if he goes Geno, I swear on everything. The other two guys have 2 quarterbacks. They shouldn't go Geno. Just let me get him. It's Michael Wilson. That's a triple stack, correct? Kyler, McBride, Wilson. Taysom Hill, interesting. Cole Kmet and Taysom Hill. That's some not good upside there for tight end. We're getting Geno. We're getting them. All right. So we're back on track. Had to pivot a little, not getting Daniels, but I was really loving where we were at going into the eighth round, and then Daniels happened. All right, so going back, looking at some of these rosters, like that's scary. His roster started off really good, right? Tyreek, Waddle. You want to get two of there. You get ETN, James Cook. That's a good running back start off. Aaron Jones for the upside weeks. It is best ball. James Reed, okay. And then he goes Dak, Cortland Sutton, Trevor Lawrence. Gets Chubb, who's going to be out 4 games. Gets Cole Kmet and then Taysom Hill as his tight ends. I'm a huge Cole Kmet guy. Always will be, but he probably will have a downer year than he has just because of everyone added. And then goes Taysom Hill. Like, that's odd. Goes Wicks. Mitchell. All right, here's the odd guy. There's 2 odd guys. He goes Dotson. Okay, that's not out of the ordinary. Kirk with Pitts. Kirk is his first quarterback. Holy shit. That's wild. Who's still left on the board for quarterbacks? Oh, that is tough. Jordan Mason for the weird guy. Man, guys, just all over the place. All right, come on. Odd guy number 2. What are we doing? Jalen Tolbert. Okay. Josh Downs. Bucky Irving. It's like he heard me. Bucky Mike Evans. That one's... Go for it. Lloyd. I don't mind those running backs. Zeke and Lloyd are basically like bench. If you had like a starting lineup, those guys are both benched, so it's not bad. I was hoping Fairmouth fell to me, but he just didn't. So we're gonna see what we got. We got Polk, Wright, Levis, Brain, Allen. I'm gonna go Bateman. I wanna definitely get another wide receiver, and then we'll see the way the running backs play out. But I mean, we're at 5 running backs already, so I'd rather try to bulk up my wide receiver room a little bit. All right, back to this. Looks like he autoed Polk. What else is cooking up? Back-to-back autos? It appears so. Right. Hill, Waddle, and Wright. Ugh. Conklin to go with McBride. Sure. Gibson. I guess. Does he have a jet? Like, this is the other odd one. Why go Rodgers? With no one with him. I mean, I guess he put him with Conklin, but are you really depending on Conklin to do all that? All right, we're up. We are up. So Wandell is there. Douglas is there. Braylon Allen's there. And I have Bijan. So I could take him. I say we go Braylon Allen. I just get another share of him. So we're on a 2-6-6-1 right now. This is a roster for people just joining, passing through. I wanted to get Daniel Stack. I guess it's good I took Braylon Allen because 2 running backs just went right after. That goes Michael Mayer with Evan Ingram, Khalil Herbert, Jamal Williams. So he's got Kirk with Pitts and Darnold with Jefferson. That is a... I mean, if Darnold can ball out in Minnesota, that's a great stack very late. I just fear his quarterback upside, one of these guys have to pop off for his quarterback room to be good. I think he's got to go another quarterback, though. I don't know if I stand all season with Cousins and Darnold to be healthy and both. I mean, JJ's out, so do what it is. All right, see, he goes another Chargers running back. It goes another Rams wide receiver. I want to know what that guy's on. I want to know what that guy is on. That is crazy. Tank Bigsby there. God. That is just crazy. Who took Henry? The Tua Mahomes guy. Okay. Oh, that is just amazing. So we're coming up. Wandell's there. I like Wandell. Tracy not the one that got hurt? I don't know. Oh man. Jermaine Burton's there. I might bulk up on some Burton. Yeah, we'll go Burton. Add some more Burton. So we got 4 picks left. We're at a 2-6-7-1. I definitely am probably gonna double punt tight end to end it. Go back to this and just take a peek. No font to go with Hill, Komet. That makes sense to grab another tight end with those two. Emmy Brown. I feel like he took another. Yeah, Brian Robinson. That's what it was. All right, so we're coming up next pick. We're up. Let's see. Like, who's there tight end wise coming up? Dawson Knox is 231. We'll get around to him. I don't know. I think we just stick with the plan. Go Wandell. I don't love picking them there, but I got 3 picks left. I think I may be done with wide receiver. I don't think I want to go another one. Let's go back and take a look at the board. Will Levis. Don't mind that pick down there. And P. Ryan. Didn't he have? No, that's not the KC guy. Sorry. I thought that was the KC guy taking him. So we have two oddballs in this draft for anyone who hasn't joined, and one of them is picking currently. No, next pick. Roshan. And then, all right, oddball. Oddball, let's see who we're getting. Okay. All right, so like this guy disqualified his roster. Look at this for anyone that's just joining, passing through. Look at this roster. Puka, Cup, Allen Kincaid, James Conner, DeAndre Swift, Keon Coleman, and Khalil Shakir. Drafts Blake Corum as well. Drafts Stafford. Goes Edwards, Dobbins, Musgrave, okay. Mason, okay. Vidal. And then the other Robinson. Like, all over the place. But apparently this guy is a huge Rams and Bills fan. Like, those guys are going to have amazing seasons, according to him. All right, so we need to look at what we're coming across. So it is Gray. I don't know why I was confusing Gray and Tracy there. I have no idea why. All right, so we need to get another tight end. I'm pretty confident Dawson Knox will fall back to me. So we're going to hold off there. Where are we at with running back? We need to go another running back. Oh, that's the thing. There's like no one. Let's hell with it. We'll go Gray again. It's early. I don't know why. I don't know why I pick him there. That puts us at 7. So we're done with running back. So I think our last two picks are double tight end. And that's where we go. I'm looking at Dawson Knox definitely being one. I continue to say I think Dawson Knox's touchdown weeks are going to make him relevant enough, but I have Mark Andrews. Fortunately, don't have Lamar with him. JSN. I got a JSN Tyler Lockett build with Geno, Purdy, Ayuk. My running backs, I kind of like my running backs quite a bit. Bijan, Achan. Guy goes Corley, so that kind of stacks with Rodgers. Guy goes 4 tight ends. 4 tight ends, 3 quarterbacks. He's got to go 2 wide receivers to end it. Got to go 2 wide receivers to end it. Ricky just got shot. As soon as I take this pick, I will read that. All right. Redraft. Got Hertz, CD, London. So you're good at quarterback. You're good. You're definitely good at wide receiver. The running back situation is I like that you have Kyron. Ford is going to be a feasible starting running back you could plug in for now. I would drop Corum, though. I'm just going to be honest. I would drop Corum, pick up somebody from another team, because basically you're hoarding 2 running backs and hoping to start one. And, like, it's good, but you want another hopeful starting running back, right? Because if Corum starts, that means Kyron's out. And if Kyron starts, that means Corum's not getting carries. So he's sitting on your bench. Like, wide receiver, you could do that. You can have 2 wide receivers from a team. I just hope that you stack them. Running backs, you do not want to have 2 running backs on a team. It's feasible. Like, we've seen it in the past happen. To do it, I don't love it, especially in a 10-man league. I don't love that. You have Jordan Mason. That's a good pick. Hollywood. So I like that you have Christian Kirk. I like Najee. I like Dobbs. I like Jordan Mason. The only 2, Hollywood is questionable, especially if Worthy starts off hot, and you have Hardman, Juju, right? I'm thinking of everybody correctly. Hardman, Juju. Hollywood, I loved before he got hurt. He got hurt, and now I'm just questionable on it. But yeah, other than that, like, that would be my only. You have Pickens. So I would almost maybe get another quarterback and then go from there. All right, so tight end. I think no, I can't go. We're throwing in another tight end. I might just. Oh man, this is tough. This is gonna be stupid, guys. I'm just gonna plain out say this is gonna be stupid. We're gonna take Theo Johnson though, and hope he starts. I have Wandell. I don't want to take 2 guys on a. Oh, I can't take him. I have Gray. I can't take him. I forgot I can't take him. So we are going to go with... We're going to go with Sanders again. I just took him in another draft, but we're going to go with him there. So this is what the roster looks like. We're at a 2-7-8-3. Brock Purdy, Bijan, Achane, Ayuk, McLaurin, JSN, Andrew Stevenson. And then we have Geno, Lockett, Chase Brown, Tajay Spears, Brandon Cooks, Braylon Allen, Burton, Wandell, Eric Gray, Dawson Knox, Jatavian Sanders. So that's this roster that we have on this best ball. This is for the $1 million one. Ended up doing one, got a free ticket. So I said, hell, we're going to go live. We're going to draft. So obviously some things didn't go my way with Jane Daniels, kind of threw me off and had to pivot off. But overall, I like it. The guy with just all the Buffalo Rams stuff, just completely. He even took another Ram. He took another one. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. If you guys are looking for DFS content, all of that is in my videos. Just uploaded the tight end. So I have quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. I don't know if I'm going to do a defense. I don't think a defense is worth a video. I'm waiting for the showdowns to be posted. I don't know where the showdowns are. We don't have the Friday night, the Sunday night, or the Monday night yet. Unless I'm missing something and it's not on their website here, I have yet to see it. So, like, we can go to it. Like, Showdown Captain, this is the only one they have up. What the hell is that? Winner take all. Full contest. So is it just who gets the most? That's interesting. Sorry, back to it. They don't have any showdowns. I want to have the showdown videos for you guys, but I don't know what's going on there. But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. I might just have another best ball draft go out. Might go live tomorrow and do another one for you guys. This one turned out pretty good. So thank you guys for the ones that tuned in. And yeah, this this is a good time. It was a good time. So